Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another pregnancy vlog. This is all I've been doing lately, so no wonder there. Excuse the background noise, I've got my dehumidifier on, so just in case you're wondering, you might not even hear it. So yeah, today I'm doing 24 weeks and 25 weeks as well. I do apologize, I was so busy last week. Well, I wasn't busy, I was just really tired and I just didn't feel like doing any videos. But yeah, it is what it is. At least I'm doing the 2 weeks, isn't it? So you're not missing out on anything. I've got both notes for both weeks here with me today. I am 25 weeks and 6 days today, so I'll be 26 weeks tomorrow, as I always do my videos just before I turn the next week. So let's see. Weight gain. I've gained in the last 2 weeks, I've gained about 3 pounds, so now I am at 56.5 kilograms, which is just about 14 pounds over my pre-pregnancy weight. So weight gain 14 pounds in 25 weeks. Belly growth, it's actually a good thing I haven't done a video last week, because on my 24th week I didn't measure any growth around my belly. You know how I always do this circumference measurement? It's just easier for me to see how much I've grown. But then this week I've grown a centimeter, so at the end of the video when we do the belly shot, I should be measuring at 92 centimeters. I'm looking at my notes there. So yeah, a little bit of growth. I do feel like I've grown a lot more, so I'm filling out a bit more, but you know, every week is different, so it's no problem there. In terms of like some symptoms I've had in the last 2 weeks, because I've got an office based job, so I do tend to sit down a lot. I've noticed I get some pain in my coccyx, or the tailbone, so I do try and stand up and walk around a little bit. But yeah, that's something I've noticed last week. And last week I've had a little bit of loss of appetite, and I've been feeling a bit nauseous, especially after my breakfast, which is always porridge in the morning at about 6:30 with my son. So I'm not sure why I've been feeling nauseous, but this week, so at 25 weeks, my appetite has been back, and yeah, I'm pretty much eating normally like before I was pregnant, to be honest. Maybe slightly more, but not too much more. Okay, then I had a little bit of a meltdown last week. I am more emotional. That's another symptom. I've been a bit more emotional, just crying over little things like a weight gain or my son being naughty. Well, not naughty, but like, you know, he's 2 and he's at an age where they do all sorts of things. But anyway, I'll just talk about him in another video. He's all right, he's a lovely boy. He's just, I'm crying over everything nowadays because I'm just emotional and I've got hormones going on my body and just doing crazy things to me. So yeah, I've just been feeling a bit more emotional and crying. And one of the things I've been crying about, it was my weight gain, because my thighs are getting bigger and I can see where the weight is going, and I just had a little bit of a meltdown. And I was just upset that even though I'm exercising like I did before, and I'm not eating more, I'm not craving sweets, I'm not eating sweets or anything, I'm still gaining, you know, 2 pounds a week on average. So I was just feeling a little bit down because of that. Obviously, I understand my body's trying to store fat and everything for the baby and for breastfeeding afterwards, and it's all for a good cause, and I do know that. Please don't judge me. It's just I've been dealing with emotions lately, and maybe that's why. But let's move on. I had a midwife appointment last week. 24-week appointment, should have been 25-week, but I went in earlier. I got my MAT B1 form, which is something they do in the UK that you give to your employer, so we've done that. We've heard the heartbeat. It was a strong heartbeat in the 150s, and she felt the baby, and she said it seems like it's still in a breech position, so head up, and she thought that she's feeling the bum down there. So yeah, at the moment the baby seems to be still breech, which is not fun, but it's got plenty of room to move around, and I feel the baby moving so much now. Like I know I said that in my last videos as well, but you can see it, and it actually hurts sometimes when it's moving. It's crazy. And actually I've been feeling some kicks in my ribs as well in the last 2 weeks. Nothing too bad, but yeah, but because I'm feeling kicks up here in my lower upper like belly, I'm thinking the baby might have moved or turned, because I usually feel them down below or in my bladder, like pushing against my bladder. So who knows, we'll see at the 28-week appointment. She did the fundal measurement, and that measured 25 weeks, and I went to see her at 24 weeks and 3 days or something, 4 days, I can't remember. So that was fine. And some questions I had for her was, I think that, one was that I think I'm producing colostrum, and my son's been nursing much less now. Like I said, he is 2 years and 4 months now, so I've just been doing like a gentle weaning, using a gentle weaning technique for him. So I haven't actually rushed him into weaning, but he hasn't actually been nursing in the last 4 days now. So who knows, maybe we've stopped the whole breastfeeding thing for now, and that would give me at least 3 months break before the new baby comes. So yeah, she said don't worry about it, you'll keep producing colostrum even after the baby comes, so until the baby comes and when your milk comes in, so that's fine, all good there. And another thing I've noticed is I'm getting moles on my body, so nothing too big or nothing to be concerned about, but it's just, I just remember that I got a few moles, extra moles, when I was pregnant with my son, and this time I've noticed them on my belly. I'll show you at the end of the video, and then on my legs as well, which I can't show you, but I got a few on my legs, and I think I got a few more on my arms. Well yeah, she said it's normal. She said it's because of hormones, so if you've got new moles, don't worry about it. It's just hormones. I don't know if they're gonna go away, but you know, it is what it is. They're not massive and they're not like gross or anything. It's just some new moles. What else? Cravings in the last 2 weeks. So I'm still eating a lot of cheese, milk, yogurt, so dairy stuff pretty much. And I was craving Raffaello chocolates, you know, the coconut chocolates like from Ferrero, or similar to Ferrero Rocher. Yeah, so I did had a few of those last week, and then this week I was craving blueberry muffins, and I had maybe half a muffin a day because they've got quite a few calories. So after my dinner I always give myself a treat, and I have half a muffin. That happened in the last 3 days actually. And what else this week? Oh, on to cravings. This week I've been eating eggs again. I couldn't eat like the whole egg throughout my first trimester, so I was just eating the egg whites, but this week I've been having 2 eggs for lunch. I like to boil them, so soft boiled eggs, and I like to put a little bit of salt and just mash them up and put them in my bagel or sandwich or what have you. And what else? Skin. Okay, so this week, you know, I told you I'm a bit hormonal. Well, I think hormones are doing something to my face because something is going on. I've got some like really red and dry patches around this area, around my mouth, and just here on my cheeks. And then funnily enough, in my T-zone, I'm like breaking out like crazy. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but they're like really, it looks like baby acne actually. If any of you have got kids, you probably know, but it just looks like baby acne. It's so weird, and sometimes it's itchy, so I obviously try and wash off my makeup when I come home from work, and at the weekends I don't really wear that much makeup. So yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's, oh, one more thing. You know how I told you I have Braxton Hicks contractions since like 16 weeks? Well, I've been feeling them much stronger lately, and I think it's just because it's my second pregnancy. It's not, it doesn't hurt, so it's not painful as such. It's just uncomfortable really when I get them. And they just happen at random times, so I can't even say it's happening because I'm sitting down too much or because I'm just in the same position too much. I don't know, they're just happening and they're just a little bit stronger. So I think that's pretty much it in terms of symptoms and all that for week 24 and week 25. So now let's do the belly shot. Right, so today I'm wearing another maternity top from Mamalicious, which I like to wear a lot. They're so comfortable. So you can see the baby's been growing a little bit. That's from one side, from the front, and then from the other side. And then let me lift my top so we can do the belly shot this way. And the measurements. Sometimes I'm carrying higher. Today it seems like I'm carrying lower. So let's see how much I'm measuring. I haven't had lunch yet. I'm about to have lunch. So last time I checked I was 92. Oh dear me, it looks like I'm 93. That's weird. I've checked yesterday, I think. Actually, let's call it 92.5. Yeah. 92.5, somewhere around there. So you can see I've been growing a little bit in the last 2 weeks. So, okay, you guys, I hope you liked today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe for more. And I'm sorry if it's been boring. Well, a few things happen and a few new symptoms and some cravings, so it's not that boring, isn't it? But yeah, I'll see you again next week for my 26-week update.